What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Episode number 149 of the CKU Dynasty. Last time, a fourth quarter comeback takes down the upset-minded Bulldogs. Tigers move up in the polls after the bye week. Our win streak is up to 19. This week, another upset-minded conference team, New Mexico State, has to take down a top 10 Tigers team at home in the desert. But they have to win out if they want to even think about sniffing a bowl game at 6-5. They got to win their last two. If we win, conference is ours. We've mathematically locked it up with a win today. So, win for our fourth straight conference title. Just casually. And then a win next week for good measure. Recruiting. All the points are on a kid that I don't care if we get or not, because we landed O'Neal and we also landed Hudson. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 top 50 prospects, 2 quarterbacks, 3 DNs, a safety, and a fullback. If you guys are excited, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for notifications so you never miss an upload. Let's shoot for 5 likes on the video. I'm ready if you're ready. Let's go. Are you kidding me? This late in the year. 3 games? He was caught cheating on an exam? Kids, don't cheat on your schoolwork. 3 games? I could suspend him for the year, but Charles, I guess I'll see you at bowl season. Let's go.
Hey, football fans, Brad Nessler here with my partners in crime, Lee Corso and Kirk Herbstreit. We're going to enjoy great weather in tonight's game as the skies are clear and the temperature is just right for the Tigers and the New Mexico State Aggies. These two teams from the WAC are going to leave it all on the field as we prepare for this late season matchup. And here come the Aggies. The Tigers are much too powerful to be stopped in this game. Kirk, what are your thoughts?
The away team comes into this football game led by their quarterback, and he's such a leader, Brad. Believe me, he won't buy into any of this pregame "we're going to blow him out" hoopla. He's a focused competitor, and he'll be ready to play.
Nice pick. I really believe that these guys are going to do it.
All right, we've heard Lee Corso's pick. Now let's take it down to the field for the action about to begin. Here's the coin toss.
Tigers sweep the picks. I am not surprised. Tails never fails. We win the toss. We're going to kick. And boom! Bailey gets us going. Johnson taking off, and he is gonna get it to the 20-yard line. Sean Butch, in between episodes, I was looking at the awards. He is second in the Bednarik. Hopefully a good 3 games at the end of the year can get him in the lead. How does 17 sacks not get you top of the list? Kramer back to throw. He's going to be fumbling the football, and it will be picked up by Fenner for a loss. Could have had the ball at the 10-yard line, but instead it is 2nd and 19 Aggies. Tiger defense forces a fumble on the first play of the game. 4:39 to go. Kramer back to throw. He throws it. Where is he even looking? Dave Small gets in there, picks it up, and it's going the other way. Johnson in the shotgun. Back to pass. He's rolling to the right, taking off running to the 20-yard line. It'll be 2nd down. 4 minutes to go, first quarter. Johnson, option, got some room, and he is gonna get it out to the 12-yard line. 3:40 to go, first quarter from the 13-yard line. Johnson got the Tigers lined up in the wishbone, and he's gonna hand it off. Clemens gets decked on the play action, looking for the end zone. Intercepted by Mitchell, going the other way. There's so much going on in there. First and 10 from the 10-yard line. Again, New Mexico State at the 10. Kramer throws it, and it's brought down by Anderson, incomplete. Second and 10 from the 10-yard line. 3:27 to go. Sean Butch showing blitz on the edge. Butch blitzing. He gets picked up, and it's caught by Hunter. And he's gonna get out of there, and he's gonna get to the 35-yard line. First down, Aggies. Second and 10, Aggies from the 35-yard line. Kramer back to throw. Hit as he throws. It is tipped twice. Almost picked by the Tigers. Aggies will keep it. Third and 10, Kramer. Dave Small, the safety blitz got him. Fourth and 17, the punt is away. Goff is under it at the 22. He's gonna take off with it. And he's gonna be on his feet to the 35. Johnson under center, back to throw. Gonna roll to his left. Gonna try to stutter step, and he blows through the kid. Gets only about 4 yards, but he trucked the crap out of him. Second and 6 from the 39-yard line, just over 2 minutes to go, first quarter. Johnson under center with a tight end. And he's gonna roll to the right. Beautiful blocking by Garnett. Throwing in double coverage. Muller off his hands. He got blown up by the corner. Minute 57 to go in the wishbone. Johnson handoff. Clemens got some great blocking. JT Clemens up the left side. Clemens to the 30 out of bounds. First down. CKU. Minute 51 from the 30-yard line. In the shotgun, 4 wide receivers. Play action. Johnson back to throw. He's got a spy on him, and it'll be incomplete.
Pass interference on the defense. First down.
And a QB injury to boot. I would love to know where the PI was on that. I mean, I'll take the yards, but where was the PI? Because the ball went nowhere. Peters, the handoff. He's going to keep it, take off. He's just going to run, looking for Muller, and he caught it. John Johnson will return, but for now, Scott Peters is under center. First and goal from the 4-yard line. Peters, the QB sneak. He's going to force it his way in the end zone. Scott Peters, touchdown, Tigers. Johnson gonna take off from the end zone, and he is going to be brought down by Young at the 20. First and 10, Aggies from the 20-yard line. Butch showing blitz. He's got Kramer in his sights. It'll be incomplete. They rushed him again. Second and 10 from the 20-yard line. Keep the pressure on the quarterback. Kramer to throw. Butch got him! We are going to decline that. Sean Butch with his 18th sack of the year, and it'll be a loss of 10. This is the third time this game that the Aggies have been backed up to the 10-yard line on a drive. That is crazy. Third and 20 with about a minute to go in the first. Kramer in the shotgun. He's going to throw. He lets it fly, and it's caught by Rogers. There he goes. We were waiting for him to break one. 90 yards to the house. And this is from the 2-yard line. Oh! Oh! Evan Anderson taking off to the 45. Johnson under center. He's going to hand off. Clemens on the halfback option. JT Clemens got the first down to the 40. Down to 20 seconds in the first quarter. Johnson getting hung up on his own blockers. And he's going to get taken down at the 40. We are going to go to the second quarter. We are tied at 7. Tigers looking like they could score. Johnson. Option pitch. Clemens fumbles the football! And it's going to be picked up by Cooper. 1st and 10 from the 39-yard line. Kramer back to throw. Lets it go deep, and it's overthrown. 2nd and 10. Kramer shotgun again. He's going to be sacked by Markel Howard. 3rd and 17 from the 32-yard line. Kramer in the shotgun. Back to his left. He's going to throw. If he can get it off, and he won't be able to. Sacked by Williams. And the punt is away. Goff is under it by the conference logo at the 28-yard line. Going right. Travis Goff. 20, 15, 10, 5. See you later. Kramer back to throw again. And he lets it go, and it's caught by Hurst. Kramer to Rodgers up the middle. He's going to get about 5. And the handoff Rodgers again. He breaks a tackle, and Sean Butch can't get there. It'll be a 1st down up the middle for the Aggies. 1st and 10 Aggies from the 43-yard line. Just about 3 minutes to go here in the 2nd quarter of play. Kramer to throw. Looking. Intercepted. Dave Small's going the other way with it. And he's not going to be stopped. Dave Small to the end zone. Touchdown, CKU! And Butch on the blitz. Kramer throws. It's caught by Johnson at midfield. 1st down, Aggies. What a catch, by the way. That was beautiful. And the throw caught by Jackson out of bounds. 2nd and 6. Williams back to throw. The backup quarterback taking off, and he'll get a couple yards on the scramble up the middle. Williams, he's gonna keep it. Throws! Batted down by Evan Anderson. Johnson under center, 2 tight ends. Play action. Johnson to throw. Wants Muller deep down the right side. Got him! Christian Muller! Inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 6-yard line. Johnson back to throw. Looking, and he's going to get in the end zone with a little sidestep shimmy. Touchdown, Tigers. 3-score lead in the 2nd. Williams back to throw, and he's got Jackson on the dump off. There goes Jackson, and he's brought down at the 44-yard line. The turnovers are killing New Mexico State right now. Williams gonna keep it. He's gonna throw. The turnovers are cooking us, and we're getting going. They're cooking them, not us. We're cooking with them. Dave Small with his 3rd of the game. Johnson gonna play action, and they had that one scouted. With a minute to go here in the 1st half, Tigers looking to put the lead at 28. Johnson. Oh my lord. Johnson, handoff Clemens. He is stuck, and Clemens gonna get close to the 1st down. Time out, New Mexico State. 4th and 2. I say we go for it here. No. I want to fake it. Bentley lined up to punt. Let's see if Muller can't get the 1st down. Direct to Muller. He's got a 1st down and more. There goes Muller to the 40, to the 50, to the 45-yard line. Johnson looking. End zone for Parker. Got him! He got him! Touchdown Tigers! 45 yards to the end zone. We're going to halftime. 35-7 Tigers. I can tell you where the difference is. Negative 22 rushing yards because of all the sacks. 5 sacks for the Tigers. and 3 turnovers. We have 2 of them, but they have 3 interceptions. All of them to a Mr. Dave Small, who took one back to the house as well. Like, alrighty then. Passing, Johnson 116-1. Peters got 11 on the ground. Peters and Johnson got touchdowns, 21 and 4 yards for them respectively. Clemens got 58, Muller 32 on that punt fake punt. Muller 82 receiving yards, Parker 45 and a touchdown. Blocking, Frazier and Crowell combined for 20 pancakes in the first half. Defensively, like I said, Isaac Meyer leads in tackles, Thompson leads in TFLs. 5 players each have 1 sack, but Dave Small right now, player of the game. 3 interceptions and a pick 6. Kicking, Bailey's got 5 extra points. We have not punted the ball yet. 1 kick return and a punt return touchdown for Travis Goff. This has been a game. We get the ball to start the second half. This is what we should have been doing for the last 4 games, but we've been playing close with teams that we shouldn't be playing close. Goff from the 2-yard line, gonna sidestep and go. He's gonna shimmy past another to the 23. Johnson, there's a pancake by the tackle. Johnson gonna sit back and waiting for Kuhn. Got it to Kuhn. He's gonna step out of bounds trying to juke. 1st and 10. Tigers. They want me to call a halfback pass. I would rather try something like this. 1st and 10. Tigers from the 41-yard line, just in the start of the 3rd quarter of play. See what we can do here. To Clemens, and they're not going to be able to get the reverse off. It will be a loss of 5. And Johnson on the option. Gonna take off, going to the 50, to the 45, to the 40-yard line, now at the 42. Johnson back to throw. And that's gonna be picked. And he's gonna be sacked by Butch. And Butch blitzing again, hit him as he throws. That's gonna be intercepted. Evan Anderson's going the other way with it. Evan Anderson got the edge and will get it to the 29. Johnson back to throw, looking for Parker, intercepted by Brown. Kramer to throw. He's gonna let it fly deep. Got Rogers. New Mexico State's not going down without a fight. Touchdown, Aggies. Johnson back to throw. Just gonna take off and run with it. Going left. Little shimmy. 1st down. Still going past the 35. Johnson option. Gonna pitch Clemens. Got some room right side. 1st down to midfield. Johnson. Just over 2 minutes to go. He's rolling to the left. He's got some time. Got JT Clemens at the 15-yard line. 1st down, Tigers. Johnson, toss outside. Clemens going right. He's got nothing there. Minute 12 to go. Johnson, he's looking, trying to draw him down. Muller, end zone, touchdown! Touchdown, Tigers! 1st and 10. Aggies from the 17-yard line. Minute 2 to go. Kramer back to throw. He looks. It's incomplete off the hands of Anderson. Kramer back to throw again. Hit as he throws. Caught by Stone. And he's going to be brought down by Small at the 45-yard line. Kramer back to throw, and he's going to be sacked by Markel Howard. 2nd and 17, clock running, under 30 seconds to go in the 3rd. Kramer to throw. Butch hit him as he throws. It's incomplete. That'll bring up 3rd down. 3rd and 17, Kramer to throw. Butch hit him as he throws again. Caught by Jackson. 4th down. And they will get the punt off. This will be the last play of the quarter. And the Tigers gonna let it bounce. It will be downed inside the 10-yard line by Hurst. We're going to the 4th. Tigers got this one in hand. 42-14. First and 10. Tigers from the 9. Johnson. Back to throw. And he's gonna be sacked. Johnson. Ugh. 3rd and 18 from the 1-yard line. Johnson throwing out of his own end zone. He just wants it all, and he got it all! Mueller at the 48! 4 minutes to go. Johnson, play action. Looking, it'll be incomplete. 2nd and 10. Backups in the game for the Tigers. Peters back to throw. He's gonna be looking for Davis, and it's incomplete. Peters on the option. Got some room. Scott Peters, 1st down. Peters fakes a handoff. Looking. He's off the hands of Bowling. He was not the intended receiver. Peters back to throw. Got Harris over the middle, 1st down. Peters, play action, looking, Butch, touchdown, he dropped it! Peters, back to throw on 3rd, and he's gonna be sacked at the 30. Bailey lined up from the right hash, 47 yards out. And the kick is good! Peters, play action, rolling, looking, under pressure. He is so far deep in the backfield. And it's off the hands of Butch. And the handoff, Carl Newman getting shifty to the 45. Peters just gonna take off and run for the 1st down, and he has got it to the 40. Peters back to throw. There's the pancake. And he's looking for Outlaw. Incomplete. Who is number 10? Who are you? Big boy. Oh my god. Matt Duncan, a right tackle wearing number 10. I gotta change that at some point. That is illegal. That'll be changed in the offseason. Yeah, player of the game for CKU, Dave Small, 2 tackles, a TFL, a sack, 3 interceptions, and a pick 6. Scott Peters back to throw. Taking off, looking for Outlaw, off the hands of Outlaw. Peters back to throw, scrambling. Can he get free? He can. Intercepted by Thomas. Of course, we were looking for Outlaw. Minute 14 to go in the ball game from their own 16-yard line. 1st and 10. Kramer back to throw. He's gonna let it fly, and that'll be incomplete. Miller was on the coverage. Kramer back to throw. Lets it go. It's caught by Jackson. Off the tip by Williams. 1st down, Aggies. Tony Outlaw returning the punt. See if we can't make something magic out of this. Okay, maybe actually. Tony Outlaw. Go, 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 go. Tigers win big. 45-14, ladies and gentlemen. This was the Dave Small Show. We always have players that have breakout games when we come to Las Cruces. Mike Robinson, Lamont Carty, Dave Small on defense. 3 interceptions, and a pick 6, and a sack from the safety position. Like, good Lord, Dave, save some for the rest of us. Tigers with a statement win over a team that they had to beat big. We should honestly, hopefully, maybe be in the top 5 next week for Idaho. Win against Baylor. Big win. Ooh, Texas Tech loses badly to A&M. Oregon State beats Arizona. And the only other team ahead of us, Michigan, barely gets by 1-8 Penn State. If Penn State would have hung on, we'd be a top 5 team right now. That's wild. Bama smacks LSU. We're gonna move. We should move from the BCS at the very least. Final stats for this one. That negative 32 rushing yards looking nice. Individual stats. John Johnson 6 for 13, 229, 2 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. Not good, but he'll be starting next week. Scott Peters 2 for 10 in relief, 30 yards, 1 interception. Rushing, leading rusher for the day, J.T. Clemens, 66. John Johnson had 53 and a tutty. Christian Moeller at 32 on the fake punt. Scott Peters, 18 and a touchdown on the QB sneak. Carl Newman had 6. Receiving, leading receiver for the day, Christian Moeller, 142 and 1. Andrew Parker also had 45 touchdown on 1 reception. Joe Harris had 1 reception for 19. Kuhn had 1 for 17. J.T. Clemens had 1 for 36. And Tony Outlaw had a drop. Sean Butch had a couple drops. Ray Bowling had a drop. We were just targeting anyone and everyone once this game was well and truly over. And we did what we wanted. Blocking, Mark Frazier, Marcus Kroll, 32 combined pancakes. Dear God, Melton had 5, Lane had 4, Mitchell 3, Garnett 2, Boyd 2, Parker 1, Moeller, Kuhn, Duncan 1. His numbers got to change in the offseason because that number 10 is probably very illegal. Defensively, Isaac Meyer led the team with 4 tackles. Markel Howard, Sean Budge, Reggie Thompson all had 2 TFLs, 2 sacks each for Butch and Howard. But player of the night, Dave Small, 3 interceptions, a sack, a TFL, 2 tackles, and a pick 6. Kicking, Bailey 1 for 1, 6 for 6 and extra points. And kick return, solid, but that punt return touchdown by Travis Goff was beautiful. Tony Outlaw also had a 33-yard return, and Joe Harris returned 1 for 2 yards. If you guys did enjoy, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for notifications, never miss an upload. Let's shoot for 5 likes on the video. I will see you guys next time. Cue the music. Go Tigers! Oklahoma 4-6. What in the world?
Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bells.